Hello everyone and welcome to Efficient Gaming. For those who don't know you, I'm Reese and I do lots of content where we try and make your gameplay more efficient so that you get the most out of your time playing the games and don't have to spend time doing unnecessary or time wasting things. We don't cover Pokemon much, but we're going to potentially start to do that a bit more because I've got some things that I have learned over my time playing. I'm a level 50 player. And they're just efficiencies that I use for myself, and I think they will benefit everyone else hugely. Now, with the multitude of events coming up for Pokemon Go, there is usually stress to catch as many Pokemon as possible, because with events like Spotlight Hours, Community Days, Go Fest, or the Johto tours, or any of the tours or Safari zones, you always want to get the most for your ticket and the most for your money, or if you're playing the event for free, you want the best chance to catch shinies, and the best way to do that is to catch more Pokemon. Now, apart from things like making sure you've got plenty of bag space and plenty of balls before the event, there are other ways that you can maximize that catching. Now, if you're lucky enough like me to live in an area where there is a lot of Pokemon around, you want to maximize your efficiency, and one of the ways to do that is through a technique called fast catch. Now, I've watched some of the videos that others have put out about fast catch, and to me they don't necessarily explain it in an easy to understand way, and the ones that do are making the process more complicated than it needs to be. So today we're going to run through normal catching, we're going to run through fast catching, we're going to run through my method of fast catching, we're going to run through something called AR fast catching, which saves you even more time, and then I'm going to show you something special that I've never seen anyone else do. Unfortunately for all you iPhone users, it's only for Android, but it is a static AR fast catch. So stay tuned right to the end if you want to see that, because this is amazingly time saving, and it just the results are great. So why don't we start by having a look at what's around. So luckily for me, at the time that I decided to record this video, it is Pikipek Spotlight Hour. So we've got plenty of things on the map to choose from to catch and to discuss our fast catch methods. So let's click on the first one, and I'm just going to do what I would normally do in any sort of normal encounter: change Pokeballs quickly and very quickly throw the ball at it. Now, I've just shown you unintentionally part of fast catch. So what we're going to do is we're just going to finish letting that catch, and we're going to do another one normally without doing any weird stuff at the bottom of the screen. So you click on it, I'm just going to change Pokeball, and I'm going to throw the Pokeball at this Pokemon. Then I'm going to wait, the animation happens, the ball rolls a few times, and if I'm lucky enough to have caught the Pokemon, which I have because I used the appropriate ball and made a nice or great throw, and it was a curveball throw. Oh, Pikipek's weather boosters. I probably should be out catching more of these, but the video's reasonably important. So that is a normal catch. So you can see the rough period of time that took, and obviously it would be quite beneficial if we could speed that up in some way, wouldn't it? Definitely. So let's talk about the methods of fast catch. Now, first we're going to discuss how and why it's even a thing, because this is unintentional app behavior, and if Niantic wanted to, they could definitely patch this out, because it's sort of breaking the way the game works. So if you noticed before, and we might even do it again now, this isn't a Pikipek, so it's a good example. As we are catching this Pokemon, as we've thrown the ball, or as we're doing the ball animation, the rest of the UI disappears. So this berry icon disappears, this Pokeball icon disappears, and the snapshot, AR toggle, and most importantly, the run away from the encounter button all disappear. So while you're actually engaging in the Pokemon catch, you can't leave. That's the intended way for you to play the app. So fast catch is a way of tricking or breaking the app into making it so that you still have access to the rest of these UE icons, and you can push them so you can exit the encounter quickly, because as soon as the Pokeball has hit the Pokemon, that is when the game determines whether you will actually catch the Pokemon or not. So as soon as the Pokeball hits, you've either caught it or not. The rest of it is just unnecessary animation and showing you things that you can check out later, like showing you that you caught the Pokemon, showing you the amount of Stardust and candy that you got by catching them. Just things you don't need to see until you probably run through and IV your Pokemon later. So we want to skip all of those. Now, I first will show you the way that most people do fast catch. So most people tell you you need to press on this Pokeball icon and drag it all the way across if you are right-handed and throw the ball with your right hand. So as you can see, as we sort of do this, the UE still disappears. But as we release that ball, if I let go of that, the UE reappears and all of these buttons, including the run away and the Pokeball icons, are there. And you can run away from the encounter. Now, obviously, you can do that a lot quicker than I just did, and we'll go through that in a minute. But that is the basic premise. So we are breaking the game by clicking on more than one thing at a time while we are throwing our ball. So I find this a bit clunky and difficult to have to pull this all the way across here before I throw my ball. Now, that is the, apologies for that, that is the current method of fast catch. Now, the one I do is a little bit different. So the whole thing is about opening the menu. Now, that menu will open whether you click on it or whether you drag it across. So there are other ways to open the menu. For example, if I click on this berry icon, I don't need to drag it anywhere. I just need to click on it. And then when I throw the Pokeball, if I drag it across afterwards with my thumb, then these menus still appear and I can still go and close that, and we have caught that Pokemon. It's disappeared from the map. So that is my version of a slightly faster method, I think, and we're going to show you it at speed here. So I'm going to click on the Pokemon. I don't need to, but I'm going to change balls, and then we're going to click on the berry, throw the ball, throw it across, and exit straight out. Now, we caught that Pokemon as well. Now, that was much quicker, in my opinion, than clicking in, having to wait until it loads, then clicking over here, then throwing the ball, and then whatever else. It's just much quicker. So that is my method of doing fast catch. So we're going to show you that again. We might actually practice on some of our stacks so that these Pick-a-Peck are still here for later. Oh look, there's a Pick-a-Peck in my stack. That's extremely appropriate. Right, so the two methods are drag the Pokeball across and throw the Pokeball if you are right-handed. Alternatively, if you are left-handed, you can drag the berry across, and I honestly can't even do this because I am not left-handed. Drag the berry across, there we go, and use my left hand to, I failed at throwing the Pokeball, but you get the idea. You drag the berry across, throw the Pokeball. I'm purposely going to throw this way too far. Oh, no, I didn't. See, I tried to throw it too far and I couldn't even do that, but you let the berry go, and then you exit the encounter just like normal. Hopefully we didn't catch that and it is still there. No, we did catch it. But that is the pulling the things across before method. The pulling the things across after method, you just click on the thing that you want to drag across after, you throw your ball. As soon as you've thrown your ball, you don't have to wait until it's hit the Pokemon. You can drag that menu across. So throw the Pokeball, drag the menu across, back out, back out. So we'll do that again. Click on the berry, wait till it's done its animation, throw the ball, click out, click out. So in my opinion, this is much quicker again, because while the ball's in the air, you can start cancelling the menu, and then as soon as it's hit it, then you can close. So this is one method of faster fast catch. So that's sort of fast catch. That's the standard fast catch. Now let's look at AR fast catch. So it involves the same thing. The actual principle of the fast catch is the same, So you still achieve the fast catch by doing the animation glitching like this. But what happens is as you enter your encounter, it's putting it roughly somewhere within your room. This is my living room. So you won't see any speed increase yet. But if I go back into my stack and open up that Bulbasaur again, it's pretty much appeared there immediately. Now let's just look at this in comparison to how it would normally look. So let's go out. We'll load it back in again and we'll look, and the Bulbasaur's already there and I can already throw the ball. Now it moves around, so this is why I don't really like this AR method of fast catch, because your phone screen moves around, it's harder to throw the ball, etc, etc, etc. So if we turn AR back off and we load the encounter again, first we load a Bulbasaur, it zooms out, and then all of our stuff appears before we can start throwing the ball at it. In contrast to here, when we're in AR, it's just a lot of animation skipping. It skips straight to the Pokemon, it's taking sensor data from your camera, and we are catching the Bulbasaur. So let's do that. We'll compare this one to when we were fast catching it before. Alright, it's already ready, I've got the Pokeball, I've thrown it, and we fast caught that. Done. We might not have caught it, but that's the same case with everything. Oh, we did catch it. So I'm even not prepared for this. So this is AR fast catch, click, throw, out. Next one, stack, open, click, throw, out. Next one in the stack, click, berry, throw, out. Next one in the stack, click, berry, throw, out. Next one in the stack, click, finger on the berry, throw the Pokeball, miss. Finger on the berry, throw the Pokeball, miss again. Finger on the berry, throw the Pokeball. This Mankey is very happy. Alright, and out. Let's do one more just so you can see the speed. Finger on the berry, throw the Pokeball. Let's start that again. Finger on the berry, throw the Pokeball, and out. Done. Like 2 seconds, you can have at least an attempt at catching a Pokemon. So this is why AR is better. Now, we're going to go one step further than this, and I'm going to show you something that is called sensors off. Now, this only works on Android phones, and so rather than when we go into the AR encounter, our phone moving around, us having to find where the Pokemon is, which is now on my screen, which is not very appropriate, so let's turn that off. You don't want to see me recording my video at the same time that I'm recording my video, and for whatever reason the Dunsparce appears to be moving across the screen. So these are all the bad things about AR. Now, what I want to show you is what's called sensors off. So I've already enabled this. I will go through and show you how to enable it in a minute. Let's just clear these notifications. This is sensors off. So what happens is when you turn the sensors off, it disables the accelerometer. Now, this is just a warning. See, we're not detecting your phone's orientation. Would you like to turn off AR mode? No, because AR mode is what gives us our very fast loading. So now that we've got sensors off, you can't actually tell, but you can see that the phone screen isn't moving at all anymore. You can probably tell from my video that I'm now waving my phone around in front of the screen. The Dunsparce is not moving and it's still locked on my computer monitor because it's not taking any camera data in from my camera sensor, and it is not taking any data in from my accelerometer. So now what we end up with is a Pokemon that is in the center of our screen because we locked the position, and loads immediately as we click, as soon as we click the button. So let's go ahead and fast catch this just like we did everything else. Although I have misjudged the distance, we'll go through and do a few more. There's a nice happy Mantine. What do we got now stack next? We've got a Mankey again. Hopefully it doesn't. Yep. And look. As quick as possible, we get the advantages of everything without having the shaky disadvantage of AR mode. So this is just wonderful. And this, I think, is the next evolution in fast catch. So let us now go into how you would do or how you enable this sensors off menu in Android. And I'm sorry to all the iPhone users that you won't be able to do this, but might be worth buying an Android if you're that keen on doing super fast catch and you want a stable screen. So first off, we're going to go into settings. we are going to go into our About Phone section, and we're going to turn on developer mode. So there's videos that tell you how to turn on developer mode normally, but what you do is you come down here and you click on your build number. It's telling me that I do not need to do this because I'm already a developer, because I've already enabled this. But as you click on the build mode, after you've clicked it enough times, it starts to count down and tell you in so many more taps you'll be a developer. When you have finally tapped that enough times, it will tell you you are now a developer. So then we can go back and we can look at developer mode, which is in, from memory, system. Nope. Or is it system, advanced? Right. So on my Pixel phone at the very least, the developer mode is in system and then advanced. Now, the position of your build number might change, the location of your developer settings might change, but once you're in, they are all the same. So now that we have enabled developer mode, we can go into system, advanced, and then developer options. And the one we're looking for is down here, and it's called quick settings developer tiles. Now the one that you want to turn on is, like we explained before, sensors off. So I've just turned that off, and so now in my quick menu, oh, so many notifications. There is, you'll notice that that icon is gone. And if we turn it back on, immediately that icon comes back up and it is in the first position, and like you can see that we've enabled it and our sensors are off. So now because we've done that, this is how we are able to perform the fast catch with the super fast loading, and all my pics are gone nearly. No animation time and stable screen no matter what you're doing. So hopefully this was very helpful to you. This is most beneficial, of course, when you have events such as Spotlight Hour or Community Days, because you lock the one Pokemon in the screen and it's in that exact same position on the screen. But as you can see with me catching my stack, it is still beneficial in pretty much all situations. The Pokemon moves on the screen, but almost every single time you will be able to throw it at it. Now, there are times when you might get a Pokemon that's flying and it won't appear on the screen. Okay, that's just very coincidentally been a Yanmar on my screen, and it is on the screen, but I do remember there being some flying Pokemon that I encountered that didn't immediately appear on the screen because of the AR position. So there's two things you can do. You can either turn your sensors back on with the quick settings menu by disabling sensors off and then reposition it for that, or for that one Pokemon, you can just turn AR back on, or sorry, off, and then catch the Pokemon normally with fast catch. And then for the next one you go back in, just turn it back on. Obviously we have to wait for the animation to load the first time, but now this one's quick, and the next one will be even quicker, although that Pseudo-Widow is probably hard to catch. Oh, we did catch it! So yeah, that is regular fast catch, Reese's version of fast catch, where you don't have to pull the Pokeball or the berry across the screen first. Then we've got AR fast catch, and finally, sensors off on Android, stable screen, easy to catch, super quick, fast catch. Hopefully that has helped a lot of you, and hopefully that means you'll be able to catch a lot more Pokemon in all future events. Stay tuned for more videos and tips on Pokemon Go. If you found this one particularly helpful, consider subscribing, and I will upload any extra really efficient tips that I find that will help you become a better and more efficient Pokemon Go player. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you guys soon. Bye.